spent about 38 years practicing cardiology in USA, in Chicago area, and I have seen the growth of medical industry firsthand. And compared to Indian scenario, we have a lot of older folks. The point is, Indian population also is aging, and there's a need for total care. I don't want to bore you with the details. By now you got a general idea. I want to make a few quick points. Number one, in USA, 17% of their GDP is spent for healthcare. In contrast, in India, we are spending only 4% for healthcare. So that right away should strike to us, with the limited resources, we should use our money and our funds very diligently, very carefully, and make the best out of it. In the big hospitals, so-called critical hospitals, they are pretty expensive. Naturally, their capital investment is high and so on. They are justified. So the hospitals are anxious to push you out of their facility, and patient has to go home like a naked prey. I believe Suvitas is like an oasis, is a nicely placed situation where patient is out of that hospital junk environment, comes to a home-like environment, and yet get the best of the care. The point is, when he's coming out of the hospital, he's not sick enough to go home, but at the same time, he's not good enough to go home. So this Suvitas is like a oasis for that kind of audience. Number two, second point I want to make is this. It's a win-win situation. The corporate hospitals want to get rid of these patients as soon as they want, done with them, because it's too expensive. The insurance companies, they love to have this kind of industry where they can spend less money on their insured people. Third and most important, top, is the patient. Ladies and gentlemen, just imagine, all of us want to be doing what we want to do. We want to be empowered. In the hospital, you are told, the doctor tells you do this, you don't do this. Nurse says you do this, you don't do this. Patient is like a toy in the hands of those medical people. Here in transitional care, this person, I won't call him patient anymore, this person can take the help of these assistants, nurses or doctors or therapists. Hey, this is what I want to do. Help me out. There's big difference. There is a transfer of power from these medical people to me, myself. I want to do what I want. I take your help. Psychologically, it's very important. Suvitas is the place for that. I'm looking at the patient's perspective. Patients would love it. I have seen this. Out of every 10 critical hospitals in USA, there are 7 TCUs. People love it. Hospital, as one of our friends said, people want to get out of hospital. In TCU, they find friends, they can talk to each other, they learn to live by themselves. So TCU or Suvitas is like a God-given gift for our Hyderabad to start off. Hopefully, this is the first one here. We can do this in many other cities, and society help our people. That's my biggest message. And yeah, this is a global issue. We have to deal with it, and we are happy to be part of it and beginning in Hyderabad. And thanks for all of you for being here.